just a slight skip of the heart we have, I think, got through to Chicago. And Muhammad Ali, are you hearing us from London, Muhammad?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for allowing me to come to you live by early bird satellite.
All right, Muhammad. Now, let me just get a few facts straight with you. Is the position now, as I understand it to be, A, that they have taken your title away from you, that they've taken your passport, and that you've been sentenced to 5 years in jail for refusing the Army draft?
Yes, sir. That is right.
Now, did you realize when you went into this, Muhammad, that they would go as far as this, that it would be as serious as this for you?
Yes, sir. I realized everything before it happened, and it all happened just like I knew it would, just like I know when my opponents are going to fall in the rain.
All right. Have you, as I'm sure you're going to say yes, have you faced up to and thought about the fact of what it would mean to a young man like you, 5 years in jail?
Well, Eamon, it's all according to a person's beliefs. If he sincerely believes in what he believes to the death, he'll even face death for what he believes. And I am a Muslim. I am a believer in the religion of Islam, which is believed in by 650 million Muslims on earth. I am an ordained minister by my leading teacher, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad here in America, the leader of the Muslims. He has already wrote Washington, told them that I am a minister, and I'm sure that in the end, I will come out on top here in the courts of America, because this government and country is based on law and right, and I'm sure that if I get the justice that is due to me, I will be recognized as a minister. Just like, for an example, if I was a Catholic, if I was a priest of the Catholic faith, and if Pope Paul wrote a letter to Lyndon Johnson recognizing me and ordaining me as a Catholic priest.
But Muhammad, let me interrupt you there. You're not a priest. You're
No,
a
sir.
professional fighter, right?
I am a minister of the religion of Islam also, and I am ordained by Muhammad Ali, the Supreme Council of all Islamic affairs.
But do you feel that you can be both things, that you can be a professional fighter and a minister as well?
Yes, sir.
Have you been tempted to change this view in the troubles that you've had?
No, sir.
I read a story, maybe it's not true, that Joe Louis, who was one of your idols and one of ours, was trying to get you to change your mind.
He was my boxing idol, yes, sir, but there's nothing he could tell me about religion and Islam and Almighty God, Allah, and the only preacher for freedom here in America, and that's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, two black people, and Joe
I have
Louis.
a quote here, Muhammad, of Elijah, and you, as we've said, was a professional fighter. He went on record once and said, "America, more than any other country, offers our people opportunities to engage in sports and play which cause delinquency, murder, theft, and other wicked and immoral crimes." He was against boxing, wasn't he? Professional fighting.
He is against boxing. He is not a boxer or a physical ed teacher. He's a minister of religion, ordained by Allah.
What made him change his mind about fighting to ordain you a minister?
Well, see, I was a minister I was ordained as a minister a few months before I fought Sonny Liston. This is before I was champion. And at the time I fought Sonny Liston, I was in about $80,000 worth of debt. And the only way that I could make the necessary money to pay my debt was in the boxing ring. And the only way I'm going to pay my court fees and the fees and expenses and debt that I'm in now is through boxing.
But how are you in debt? You're a very successful young man.
Well, I can't go into it right now, but this is many people in debt, countries and nations in debt. So it's possible for an individual athlete to be in debt.
But yes, indeed. But you have said you believe in the Muslim creed. Have you given your money to that? Is that how you're losing your money?
No, sir. I haven't given as much as I want. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad could use billions of dollars. He's got schools throughout the country, universities, newspaper plants, radio shows, mosques and temples, and my money all go to the government. They take 90% before I get it. They have a new law just for me. My money is taken before I get it. So I can't sit here and let you blame nothing on my leader for taking money because he haven't taken a penny and he won't accept it because he know people such as you and others would like to say this. So I'm one that he won't take it from as bad as I want to give it to him.
You believe in the Muslim creed of itself or because it represents black power?
No, we don't. I didn't say nothing about black power.
No, but I'm
a
asking.
follower and a believer in the religion of Islam. And by the way, I would like to say Assalamu alaikum to all of the Muslims there in London. When I was there, they did treat me nice, and they took me all around. I like to say hello and to all of my friends and boxing fans there while I have this time, because it looked like I might not get over no way soon to entertain them. So I would like to take this time to say hello to all of my friends. And what was your question?
Let me just develop that question a bit. You've said hello to them anyway. You didn't answer me about black power, but how do you stand on, for instance, a man like Rap Brown who preaches violence and hatred and burn everything?
Well, we, the black people here in America, have all type of approaches for freedom, justice, and equality. We all have different approaches. Like, for an example, in war, some people attacked by the air, some attacked by the land, some attacked by the water, some are Secret Service men, some are spies. So here in America, we have a common problem the world know about, and it has been for 400 years. So some people believe in intermarriage, some believe in shooting up the town and burning it down, some believe in the forcing themselves in the neighborhoods where they're not wanted. But we who follow the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, we believe in, number one, respecting our women who is not respected, cleaning up our own neighborhoods and not forcing ourselves into white neighborhoods because the neighborhood looks nice and better.
So you don't believe in violence?
No, sir. We don't believe in no violence unless someone attacks us. Then we defend ourselves. We are taught not to be the aggressor, but defend ourselves of attacks. The very word Islam means peace. The Muslim greetings is peace, which is Assalamu alaikum. May peace be unto you. Assalamu alaikum.
That's what you've just said to your friends here.
Islam means peace. Muslims are righteous. Muslim means one who submits entirely to God's will. We are striving to be clean, righteous people. We are not violent, and we are not allowed to carry a weapon to defend ourselves with. Almighty God, Allah, revenges for us.
All right, Muhammad. Now, I've got lots of more questions I'd like to ask you, but as you know, we have three colleagues here. We've David Susskind, Harry Corbett, and Shirley Conran, and I know that they would like to ask you some questions. David, who is from your side of the Atlantic?
Well, I don't know where to begin. You seem to be paying some kind of tribute to this chap. He is a convicted felon in the United States. He has broken its laws. He has been found guilty because of the great justice and system of jurisprudence we have. He is out on bail while superior courts ponder his fate. He will inevitably go to prison, as well he should. He is not funny. He's a disgrace to his country, his race, and what he laughingly describes as his profession. The Black Muslim group, for the people of England who don't understand it, is a mob in America whose members' deepest dream and mission is a final Armageddon of the white race. Their ultimate hope is white genocide. That is preached by that fellow that he refers to so reverentially. They are not a religion, they're a gang. It was a thing born in prison, and it should and will die in prison again. It's a unruly bunch of hooligans. They shot down one of their foremost members in cold blood in New York City, Malcolm X. They're capable of great and disturbing violence. And in this desperate time that we live in, all over the world, and particularly in America, in our big cities, their preachments, their actions, their militancy is really eating away at American society and would like to destroy it. I find nothing amusing or interesting or tolerable about this man.
So you don't accept Muhammad's statement there now that he has nothing to do with violence?
I feel sorry for him because he's a simplistic fool and a pawn, and his outfit is attempting to make him a martyr, and they will succeed.
Is he going to be imprisoned for being a black Muslim or being a conscientious objector?
He's going to go to prison for
Can
failing
I just,
to
do
follow.
I just have to listen? Can I say something? You know, I like to defend myself.
I thought you did a pretty good opening
Well,
preamble.
I have to say something. It's not right for this man to lie over the early bird satellite, and it wouldn't be just, I couldn't be a man if I sat here and let him lie. He called us black, I was just listening, now I want to explain. He called us black Muslims. We are not black Muslims. I am direct from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We are Muslims. Islam religion has no color distinction. All Muslims watching this show now will bear witness that I'm telling the truth. You have Catholics, you have Baptists, you have Methodists, you have white Catholics, black Catholics, white Methodists, black Methodists, and you don't refer to man as a white Catholic or a black Catholic, or black Baptist, or white Baptist, or black Methodist, or white Methodist. He's either Methodist or Catholic or Baptist. The Islamic religion has no color distinction. We have white Muslims, brown Muslims, red Muslims, yellow Muslims, and black Muslims.
And foolish Muslims.
And don't call us black Muslims, and I don't think you should call us foolish Muslims. This shows your unintelligence. I wouldn't call you a foolish Catholic, no matter how much I may disagree with you. I wouldn't call you...
Are you a foolish Catholic, David
I wouldn't
Susskind?
call
Probably a foolish
I
Jew.
wouldn't call you a foolish Jew. I wouldn't call you a foolish Baptist. And Mr. David Susskind, you are an intelligent man. You're a well-known man. And I think it's unintelligent for you to belittle a man's religion because the world is full of
Yours
Muslims.
isn't a religion. Yours is an active militant group
And
who seek
hold it-
the total destruction of the white race. That's
not
what your
here-
leader has preached. There's no integration in your religion.
Let me know when
There's
you
total
finish.
segregation.
Let me
Now,
know when
this
you
man,
finish, sir.
let's get it clear,
Let me
because,
know
you
when
know,
you finish, sir.
he's been such an amusing buffoon in England that he's won your hearts. You take more than one or two of our vipers to your bosom, and I'd like to straighten it out. He objected to being inducted into the armed forces after having a medical and an intelligence test, which I think the first time around he flunked. But then he succeeded in passing it. He then was ordered to be inducted. He refused that.
How did I pass the test when they didn't give me another test to pass? I
Now,
haven't seen a test
the
yet.
grounds on which he objected
You
to
keep
service...
talking jive, you'll fall in 5. I wish I could get you in a boxing ring.
Oh, I think. Isn't physical violence the last resort of the exhausted mind?
No, seriously, and then all jokes aside, sir, you say that we are violent. Can you come here? I hope some American officials are watching this show while I'm looking direct to your face now. Find one time in American history where the Muslims as much as attacked anyone. Find one time in American history where we were in any racial riots.
They
Find
shot down
one
Malcolm
time-
X while
find
making a
one
speech in
time-
New York.
Find one time in American history that we have done anything violent.
What
We
about,
are not
Muhammad,
out-
answer that particular question.
We're not out to
who-
destroy your race. We're not out to marry white women. We teach that we should stick with our own.
Muhammad,
We teach
answer
that
that
we
one
should stay in
question,
our
will
own
you?
Neighborhoods.
All right,
we
Muhammad.
teach that we should unite and do something ourselves. This is what we teach. So it's embarrassing to hear you set up and a fellow American, I think you're supposed to be, lie like that. This
Will
is
you
a disgrace.
answer his question there, if you would, Muhammad? He said, David Susskind just said that the shooting down of Malcolm X was the responsibility of your
if I-
Muslim group.
I'm sure if I knew anything about any murders over here, I would be in jail now, or some courtroom. I know nothing about who shot Malcolm X or who shot nobody great from
3 Muslims shot him.
Well, I
I
you
don't know what
more
color
than I
they
do.
were,
You know more than I
but he
do,
was
sir.
shot down in a volley of bullets in New York in the middle of a speech. Now, they were indicted, tried, and
you-
found guilty.
Well, so
Why don't you
making-
listen instead of running off at the mouth all
Well,
the time?
you white people, you white
don't
people,
listen.
You
You don't
white people,
listen.
you white people are shooting down Negroes every day, and you have killed hundreds of thousands of us for the past 400 years. So what are you talking about?
I haven't shot an ego yet.
That's Harry Corbus just come in there.
I've never even hit one. I mean,
Muhammad, when you, Harry, do you want to ask him something? Sorry.
And
Harry
if you
Corbus.
wasn't so far away from me, you wouldn't be talking so bad. I just can't get over there to get you.
But Muhammad, I thought you said you didn't believe
it's
in
a felony
violence.
for a fighter to strike a civilian? Don't you know that?
When
Well, if
you-
you don't, learn that now, because I'll go right down in one fell swoop so that there can't be any confusion in the court about whether I struck you.
Let us ask you clearly why
Yes,
you
sir.
refused to accept the draft. Was it just because you were, as you describe yourself, a minister, or because the war that you're involved in is in particular a war in Vietnam.
Well, sir, seriously, and then all jokes aside, we don't take no parts in wars. They take the lives of other humans. And this is a whole religious thing. I'm either crazy or sincere, because I've now turned down some $8,200,000 in movies, commercials, advertisements, heavyweight title fights, and it looks like I might spend 5 years in prison. And I don't think that you can consider a man like me bad for being that strong in his religious beliefs, because I don't have to do it. I can go either way I want, and I have chose this way, and I'm gonna be a man. I'm not leaving the country as many of the people here are doing. I'm not burning draft cards. I still have my draft card. I'm not talking bad about the president. I'm not attacking the country. I'm not trying to leave the country. I've been near the coast of Canada 3 times in Detroit, Michigan. I'm not trying to run. I'm going to be a man and stay here and face the confinement and the suffering if I have to. I'm not burning statues of the president.
I think he is
I'm
sincere.
not burning draft cards.
There's a point.
I'm just sticking up for my religious beliefs, and this is all.
David Susskind has just said, and I agree with him, but I feel he's going to add a sting in the tail, but he
I
believes...
think you're sincere, grotesquely sincere. I think you're being used with your modest intelligence quotient as a pawn by some vicious men. He is not just not doing all the things he said he's not doing. He is also going all about the country, addressing groups at colleges, wherever they will assemble, and they do assemble in large numbers, black people, to hear him. And there he is used as a hero of a movement not to serve the country, not to respond to the draft, to defy the law and get away with it. And that's his current inspirational function in America. And it's evil, and it's bad, and it's wrong.
I'm not defying the law. I'm in the courts now. I've been in the courts. I have a case peeling now. I will face the judge face to face and accept whatever penalty he gives me, if any. So I'm not defying the law. I would say the people defying the law are the ones that may burn draft cards, or the ones that may leave the country, or the ones that may run in the Pentagon and lay down on the steps, the ones that talk bad about presidents. You can't get nothing on me like this. I'm not defying the government. I'm not defying the law. I'm not breaking the law. I'm actually setting it out and obeying the law.
Well, Mohammed, you must be defying the law if they are able to sentence you to 5 years in jail.
Well, I would say you have 2 laws. You have man's law and God's law. And I am following my God, Allah. I'm relying on Allah to protect me. I rely totally on Allah.
Allah's going to let you down a little.
Allah. Well, if Allah let me down, I won't be the first one.
You and Allah are going to have a long stretch together in prison.
What about the point that David made, that he respects your sincerity, but he believes that you are being misled by a group here who are using you because you are a world figure?
Yes, sir, I am being used. I will say on this screen, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad is using me. I'm being used to clean up prostitutes. I'm being used to teach black men to quit disrespecting the women.
Where did you clean up some prostitutes?
We convert prostitutes daily at the Muslim temples throughout the country. I'm being used to stop Negroes from drinking. I'm being used to stop Negroes to force themselves into white neighborhoods. I'm being used to teach Negroes to clean up themselves, do something for themselves. And I hope he just used me all year.
Does Elijah preach the final confrontation of white and black, a final war between the races? Does he preach the inevitability of that? Would you fight in that war? Would you help exterminate whites?
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad...
Would you help exterminate whites?
I can't say that, sir. It's not my job to exterminate whites. We are not out to destroy whites. We don't carry weapons. God will do whatever have to be done to whites.
And what do you think God should do to the whites?
Our leading teacher is not against whites. We are not against color. We are against deeds of certain people. We have black people that you cannot pay me to sit down with.
Mohammed, we've got to leave it there. I'm sorry, but our satellite's moving on. Thank you for joining us. I hope there's a happy ending to your story.
Bye-bye, satellite. Thank you, sir.
Mohammed.
I enjoyed talking to you. But we don't hate nobody. We treat you like you treat me.
Thank you,
Think it over, because it's getting late.
Well, that's...
And tell David Susskind I'll be waiting for him on the shores when he come home.
a kind of non-violent greeting. David, just...
He has a homely charm about him, doesn't he?
He has.
I feel
You don't seem to
sorry
accept
for
it, but he has a
Deeply
great charm.
sorry, because with a modest intellectual equipment, he's being badly used, you know. And where he might have been a symbol of some kind of leadership and attainment, he's a total laughable disgrace.
This is why I like what I'm doing, because you don't like it. Anything you don't like, I like it. I like it because you don't like it. If you like it, then I don't trust it.
That's a kind of idiotic gauge for anything, isn't it?
Anything you don't like, I like, because everything you've done for us in the past was nothing. So this must be right. For
He
me
means
and my
white.
people.
No, he means white. Now let him
This
go
is
on.
right.
He never
This is
answered your
right.
question about
Whites, they
whether
hate
he would
whites, the
help
Muslims.
exterminate
They mean genocide.
No,
That's
you're
what
the one-
Elijah preaches, genocide.
If you're gonna say we hate white, I can say you hate black and prove it. If you're gonna make it racial, you're the one doing the lynching and the burning and the killing and the shooting us down with tanks, shooting us down with machine guns, lynching and burning us for 400 years for nothing.
Sorry, I knew he was gone. I tried to have a tidy
He
ending,
could
but...
marry my sister, I wouldn't have.
Well, that's it. No, I think it's very sad. I like Muhammad Ali. I do feel, and you know more about the Muslim thing than I do, that he has been led into something that is probably very terrifying.
Of hooligans, I mean killers. And they intend a total segregation of the races. That's what they want. And they want the final Holocaust. They want genocide, white genocide. That's what that man preaches, not him. He can't preach anything. He has trouble saying hello. But his leader, all of you, British, Canadian, American, Hawaiians, anything that's not black is evil and rotten and contagious. And they want to exterminate it. And it was born in prison. Malcolm X found it in prison. He'll implement it in prison. And they shoot down their enemies in cold blood. They ferment the riots in our big cities, in Detroit, in Newark, in Milwaukee, in Philadelphia, in Watts. The Muslims rush in and fan the flames. They're an evil pack, semi-literate, like that one.
That's where we got to leave it, I'm sorry. Something we'll have to take up another time. It's a very serious and very frightening subject, but that's all for now. It's good night to all our friends here tonight, to the High Windows, to Shirley Conran, Harry H. Corbett, David Susskind,
Sorry, I got mad.
and, although he can't hear me, to Muhammad Ali in Chicago.
I'm glad they were.
More Sunday Night People, I hope, next Sunday. Till then, think about what we talked about. Good night.